Hey Galactic Geeks, it's Devin. What's up, guys? So this is my review of Deadpool. I'm gonna do a thing kind of where I talk about it for a little bit without spoilers, and then I'm gonna go spoilers. So I'll let you know when that happens. But for right now, spoiler free. Alright, I've seen the movie a couple times now. It's really good, guys. I don't know what to say other than if you had any expectations, this probably met them. In some cases, it probably even surpassed them. A lot of fourth wall breaks. Not as many as everyone probably thought, but enough to the point where it's really funny. Uh, let's see, what else is there? Writing is hilarious. The music, they did the music great. They use all sorts of songs, but they use them in funny ways and stuff, so you'll see. Let's see, other than that, Ryan Reynolds does a great job. I always kind of thought he was like born for Deadpool, or maybe not born, but he grew up to be the person who needs to play Deadpool, and he did. So there you go. What else do we got? We got Colossus. That's not a spoiler. He's in the trailer. Colossus was done really well. Negasonic was pretty good. Just generally everything was awesome in this movie. So now I'm going to switch over to spoilers. So if you don't want spoilers, get out of here. 3, 2, 1, spoilers. Alright, so there's a lot of fourth wall breaks, like I mentioned. The opening scene in particular is quite funny. Instead of being like Ryan Reynolds and Morena Baccarin and everyone else in the movie, they're like God's perfect idiot, a hot chick, just like they're playing off of just regular stuff. Now, when I say not as many fourth wall breaks as you might have expected, he does break the fourth wall, and he narrates a little bit and stuff, but I mean, there's not a lot of like looking to the camera, talking to us. They do that once where he like looks at the camera, talks to us, and then another character like questions what he's doing. There's a couple times where he like looks and talks to the camera in front of other people, but no one questions it. There's one time where he looks to the camera, talks to us, and then Colossus is like, "Who are you talking to?" And he's like, "I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to them," kind of thing. Let's see, what else we got? The action is great. Very violent, very gory, but also great. Also, they weren't really lying with some of that Valentine's Day advertisement. It kind of is just like a love story with superheroes and stuff built in. I'm not saying take your girlfriend to that if they don't like violence or anything like that, but it's got a love story. Can't deny that. So, the music, certain ways they use it are really good. A lot of like cutaway for funny moments. There's one scene where Colossus, Deadpool, and Negasonic are walking up to like the battle of the movie kind of thing, and it's like that X Gon Give It To You song, and they're like walking in slow motion and like all badass, and then all of a sudden one's like, "Hey, where's this thing?" And then Deadpool's like, "Ah, fuck," kind of thing, and they do a lot of that stuff. Roll by roll, Ryan Reynolds, like I said, great. Morena Baccarin plays the love interest, awesome. Forgive me for not knowing the name of the guy who plays Ajax, but he's awesome. Colossus is hilarious. Negasonic is funny. T.J. Miller is really good comic relief. The lady who plays the blind old lady that he lives with, if you know anything about the comics or anything, she's funny too. Everyone is just really good in this. It's overall a really good movie. I mean, pretty cheaply made for a superhero movie, but you can't really tell. Most of everything I have to say is positive. I don't really have any criticisms. The only two things I would have wanted more from this movie are in the comics, Deadpool kind of has a thing where he has multiple personalities and he has a bunch of voices in his head. They don't really do that in this movie. He's kind of just a wacko, crazy guy kind of thing. He doesn't ever really, hear voices or anything. I wish they'd have done that, because some of the stuff where he hears voices in the comics is pretty good. And then the other thing I'll mention in a different video, because it kind of has to do with how the movie ends. And even though I'm in spoilers, I don't want to spoil that much for you. So, other than that, there are 2 scenes at the end. Don't be fooled. A lot of people left. They're like, "Well, I heard there was 2 scenes at the end, and I stayed halfway through the credits, and there wasn't even 1 scene." So, both of the scenes are at the end. They're back to back. I won't tell you what they are because they're funny and they'll be funny enough on their own. But don't be fooled. They are there. There are 2, but they're not until the very end. Both of them. I had a couple people walk out of the theater. They were like, "Well, if there's supposed to be 2 and there's not 1 from mid credits, then there's probably not 1 at the end either, and they probably lied to us. That'd be such a Deadpool thing to do." It's like, I agree that probably would be a Deadpool thing to do, but they didn't. There's actually 2 there, so. Sorry about not having videos in the last couple days. Probably think it's been 2 weeks since the last one. Getting over being kind of sick. Even in that last video I mentioned I had kind of like a cough, cold thing. Still kind of have the cough. My voice is going in and out, so I'm trying to record when I have it. Other than that, I will be making more videos here soon. I'm going to do a bunch of Batman v Superman videos leading up to that, so look forward to that. I'm not sure if I'm going to start in February, but for sure by March I will probably be doing almost a video a day on a different thing of Bats v Soups. That's probably the #1 movie I'm looking forward to this year. Civil War is a very close second, and don't get me wrong, I really want to see Doctor Strange and, Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad, I think, is going to be sleeper hit easy. But, so like I said, don't get me wrong, I will be doing videos on a more regular basis. I'm just kind of getting over being sick. I've had this cough for like 3 weeks now, so hopefully it'll start to go away here. And with that, I'm going to end the video. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, blah blah blah, you know the drill. I do say it every time, but I'm going to say it again. Please leave comments about videos you guys want me to do. I am perfectly capable of coming up with video ideas. I can do them all day long. But if there's a video you guys want to do, I want to do that for you. I don't want to just sit here and do things that I want to do or things that I think are a good idea and then have it be that you guys don't like that stuff. If I'm doing something you guys don't like, tell me. There wasn't a comment, but someone told me that they didn't like my writing prompt videos, so I stopped doing them. Sporkle I've had good feedback on, the 1 or 2 of those I did, so maybe I'll do another one, just that kind of thing. Just I haven't been getting feedback in the comments, which is what I want you guys to do. So, with that, I will leave you, and see you very soon in the next video.